Hello, everybody. This is an addendum to a blog post that is in the drafts right now. It's a little too short, so I wanted to add something to it. And what better to add to it than an actual live demonstration, or semi-live. One thing though, if you want to use Packet Trace here, you're going to actually have to have a Cisco account these days. Now, back in the old days, and by old I mean 2016, you could actually just download the application and run it, and it all was right with the world. I don't know when it changed, as I've had real equipment to work on since then, but when opening it up again in 2020, I was pretty surprised to see that. So I skipped opening it, logging in twice to two different aspects of Cisco's infrastructure, and setting up a little bit of it right here. So let's do a live thing here. I got a PC. I already set up the wireless router. I already put it in there because it's kind of surprisingly hard to find. It took me ages to find this thing for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, now we have to find the cable modem again. That's not it. It's not it. All right, well, I'm going to look at the instructions here. So maybe they can tell me where the cable modem is, because I completely forgot. What do we got here? Let's start with what we know we can do. The wireless router's here. So we have to, now using this little arrow here will automatically choose the connection type. But if I remember correctly, you just need to copper straight through here. And you can hit fast forward over here. Ooh, connected. All right, so now we're actually going to go into the wireless router to configure it. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right. Now they want us to put some specific things in here. So we're just going to read these instructions here. You can change the name of it. That's not something I'm super concerned about. I always got to plug the brand. Yep. They go back here to setup. Dhcp server, and we actually have to give it an address. Well, let's do that just for fun. And you have to give it a static IP address of the DNS server. And then DHCP server. No, where is it? Enabled. Got it. Got it. I had to put the static addresses 208.67.220.220. And you hit back, click on the Save Settings tab. And honestly, why don't we hit DHCP reservation? We'll come back to that actually. Let's stick a pin in that. I don't know if it's saved, so I'm just gonna hit it again because you can never be too sure. All right. And to the laptop. Oh yes, removing modules. In order to do that, we have to turn it off. And you see that little button right there? Took me just realized that. We have to turn into Ethernet copper manual. You see the modules over here? We're gonna have to pick one. To do this, you first power the laptop off, and we already did that. Then removing the currently installed Ethernet copper module by clicking on the module on the side of the laptop and dragging it to the module thing. Ooh. Is that it? This is a really odd part. I just kind of dislike. You kind of have to play a guessing game. Boom. I guess that's it. All right. Wireless WPC. Find 2.4 gigahertz wireless interface to collect wireless networks. Exactly what we need. It's going to show up over here, and you just put that in there. Actually, it's kind of interesting that the laptop doesn't default to have an antenna. Shouldn't the antenna be inside the screen like modern laptops? I mean, the laptop I'm working on, yes, it actually does have a Ethernet port, so, but it also has, the antenna inside the screen. So, all the better to learn with. And your wireless node installed, you go to the wireless. Oh, turn it on. Give it a second there. There we go. And you select the PC wireless icon. Boop. There we go. Oh, all right. That was easy. Okay. Now you can click around here if you really want to. Connect, we don't really have to do that. Refresh. Default signal, infrastructure, BGN. It doesn't have the name of the network on here. Nope, it does not. Oh, the wireless network name is default and the profile is default, but we did change it. So what happened there? Oh, we didn't say that. Okay. And if you look over here again, user access point, connect. Select wireless network to proceed. There we go. All right, let's connect to it. We're on channel 1. Channels we want are, I believe, 1, 6, and 11, so that's good. And we have successfully connected to the access point yet again. Good. Okay. Oh, that's good. We're gonna come over here. Oh yes, we gotta go to the PC. Forgot about you, pal. Sorry about that. You can go there and just like hit some buttons. Cool. Good job, us. Because if you haven't realized, that's pretty much it. And actually, yeah. So, okay. Use the dead space there. So normally you would just kind of click to the lower right of your screen. It's gonna be the Wi-Fi icon. You have to walk through there and get to like interfaces, and then you hit the interface that you're using, right click, and then you get the DHCP thing. It's not an easy little GUI like over here. It's still a GUI, but it's not as straightforward. But you can ping all to double check. Yep. Here's what I'm talking about. Default gateway 196.192.168.0.2. That's the actual router IP address. Right. See this because this IP address, because remember the DHCP pool we told it to start at 192.168.0.100, so it starts at 101. But the default gateway, the actual router interface, is 0.2, which is fine and dandy. Wait, configure the internet cloud. Okay, we still have not found, again, the cable modem, but I suppose that will just show up when it wants to. No? It's living its best life. Install the internet cloud. This is a little... The cloud? See, no. If I remember correctly, there might be two clouds, two different... See, this cloud looks a little different than what we actually need, so we're going to have to go find the correct cloud. Oh, that was easy. Always a fun time. So we're just going to need two aspects here, and with the copper and let's read the instructions. The PT Cloud NM1CX, which is for the modem, and the PT Cloud NM1CFE, which is for a copper Ethernet cable connection. If these modules are missing, turn off the cloud. Okay, that was funny. Turn off the cloud and drag each module to an empty port. So what was that again? 1CX is all, and 1CE, 1CFE. We're going to turn it on again. Identify the from and to ports, and this is where we had a little bit of an issue earlier, but we have the nodes, we have the power, we can do it. Config tag, with config tab in the cloud device window, cable under connections. See, it doesn't show up, but got notes here. Getting the other drop-down menu had nothing within. It required going to the Ethernet options and setting the provider network cable. I gotta admit, that's not a very clear or concise note, I'm telling you. We'll get through it. Oh, yes, okay. Ethernet. God, I'm so glad this didn't take so long to figure out what I have audience here. Ethernet cable and hit it in part 2 cable. And you come over here. Nothing. And you come over there and see now you can kind of hit the correct objects here. So let's go back to the instructions. It's a little weird looking because you have to collaborate if tie together coaxial and an Ethernet cable here. Click that cable under connections. In the first drop-down menu, click coaxial and click Ethernet, and then click the add button. Good. Identify the type of provider. While still in config tag, click Ethernet under interface in the left pane and Ethernet configuration the cable. See, the instructions are a little out of order. I think Cisco does that on purpose. That's just my thought on that. We're going to go configure the Cisco.com server as a DHCP server. It says Cisco server, not Meraki server. Services tab. Configure a DHCP pool. All right. One. Default gateway. TLS server. 8, 67, 220, 220. Starting IP address 208, 67, 221. Subnet mask 255, 255, 255, 0. Maximum number of users. We don't want that. Instructions say 50. Click add to the pool right there. And if the DNS server on Phone Services tab, DNS, good. Click DNS services in left pane, turn it on. Important. Cisco.com. Type a record. I wonder what that means. I think I vaguely know what that means. I want to write a note here. Yep, I use Blogger. It's easiest. Address 208, 67, 220, 220. Add again. Configure your system global settings. Big tag. Global. Okay. Settings. Select static. 208, 67. Oh, oops. My bad. Hit tab. 8, 208, 220. Display name is Cisco.com. I'm glad they had that in the right, otherwise I'd probably forgotten. Fast Ethernet. See if I don't talk too much here because, well, what is there to say? You follow the instructions. Sometimes you're allowed to get creative. You gotta think on your feet. If only employers actually gave you the opportunity to think on your feet, imagine how much better this world would be. Refresh to IPv4 settings on PC. Well, it kind of doesn't make a lot of sense because the server is not connected to that. The server is not connected here. We have to make it. Okay. We still have not found that other thing. Okay. I guess we really have to go look for it now. We really gotta have to go look for it. We need to find the cable modem. Where could it be? No. No. Cable modem. Isn't the cable modem? Well, that's a Kareem. Ah! Alright, it's here in the. It's right here by the cloud. That's not how we see that. I'm sorry. That's funny. I don't know how to do it. Not working? No problem. No problem. Yeah. That's me. Gotta admit, I don't remember what the hell it's connected to. Alright, let's figure out why the cable modem isn't working. Oh! Aha! Let's tap it. Tap it. Tap it. There we go. That's why you can't always depend on that so much. You gotta know how to do it yourself. Not that. I guess it also have to attach to the right interface. That makes all the difference in the world. Again, I'm glad that didn't take too long, knowing that there are people listening and watching right now. I hope. PC, logical, desktop. PC, logical, desktop. Mm-hmm. Command prompt, yeah. IP config release, IP config renew. Oh, good. I was kind of worried we're going to get one of those sorry, a PIPA addresses, but we did not, so that's good. There we go. Desk activity, pingcisco.com. It got stuck. It did not what I expected, to be honest with you. It may take a few seconds for the ping to return. Now, I'm gonna get some water. You just tell me when it comes back, alright? I trust you. Cheers. Okay, well, I have no idea what's going on there. Everything is working correctly. Maybe you can try from the laptop. And again, we haven't actually done the IP config, IP renew thing, so maybe not. Everything's up. Ooh, better idea. Let's try trace route. Oh. Sometimes I forget. I never had just stopped like this before. Okay. Oh, there's a smart home network. Actually, I don't know. Oh, wait. No, not really. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. So the laptop can ping the PC, so that's good. So over here, this is working, all right? These don't really have IP addresses to actually use. You see, there's not really an option for IP address to use, so I'm not sure. Ooh. So you're doing something else here. Simulation is when you can send packets, but you actually have to press. Okay, now I have to realize how to send actual packets. Okay, I don't want to send it to the router. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. That Ethernet receives the frame. So we can look here and see what's going wrong. Oh, I see. Something over there. I see. And it's going to keep doing that for like ages and ages and ages and ages and ages and ages until you tell it to cut it out. Okay, hold on, please. So something is wrong right here. In real life, you can't go back to the instructions. But this is also real life, and we can. Okay. Not really, because I did do this before and it worked relatively well. Hmm. 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 The instructions say connect to the internet. But then again, this instructions also like the 30 throw loop. So we shall see. Internet works. Hmm. So in the old packet tracer version, you could actually just pick up a little packet for the simulation and put it where you wanted it to, but you can't really do that here. It's not that I found. It's a little strange, although because I would like to send packets from because over here is the issue. I don't know what's going on here. All right, this is already getting really long, so I'm actually going to review my notes and probably update it and probably come back to you another video. And if you'd like to have any kind of input on it, feel free to hop in those comments. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.